Hey, is your entire Cutco business living inside of a messy Excel sheet? Or perhaps worse yet, you have a stack of pink sheets, yellow pads, and note cards that you know you need to get taken care of, and you just don't know how to manage all of it? I'm going to show you exactly how to take that list and turn it into future sales. We're going to do that right now. All right, guys. So today we're going to do something really simple. We're just going to basically look at how to get all of our contacts from Vector Connect into your Edge DMS account. This is really important because the account's already set up and ready to accept them, but we need to make sure that we get the most updated information from Vector Connect into your CRM so that way from now on, as we update everything, it has the most current information. We can just continue to update and build upon that. So there's two things you're going to need to be able to do. I would start off by opening a browser and open one tab with Vector Connect, open the other tab with your Edge DMS account. So if you don't have an Edge DMS account yet, you can sign up for a free trial below and we'll help you get started that way. And what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and head over to Vector Connect. At the home screen, you're going to hit this hamburger menu. You're going to go to My Account. You're just going to come down here to Customers. And then what you're going to do is come down here to Export Functions. And you want to export a CSV, and the CSV is the file you need. If you export anything else, Excel or whatever, it's not going to work for what we need. So make sure you're exporting the CSV, and it will take a few minutes to think about it and download your customers, depending on how many customers you have. And then it will come back to a screen that will allow you to save that file, save it to a place on your computer that will be easy to access and remember. Now, once you have this CSV file, you're going to want to come over to your Edge Digital Marketing Systems dashboard, come down here to Contacts. And inside of Contacts, you have several options here. If you just wanted to add an individual contact, you can use the plus sign here, or you could use this lightning bolt here to do some quick actions there. Okay, little hack to save you some time. If you want to make some different changes, add different contacts to different automations, things like that, you could do that here. But today, the only thing we're concerned about is importing our contacts. So what you're going to want to do is hit Import Contacts. Now, if you're using regular Go High Level and you are not on the Edge Digital plan, then you're not going to have the custom fields in there that are already set up. So you may run into an error if you do this, but if you're using Edge Digital, you should have no problems whatsoever because we've already included the custom fields that you're going to need in order to import your contacts very easily. So we're going to upload your from Vector Connect. And it should say mycustomers.csv. That's the standard naming protocol Cutco uses for your exports. The best thing to do is just to create and update contacts. Is if you happen to have put a couple contacts in there or you've already started using our systems, we want to make sure we're just updating the current contacts to the most recent information, okay? Okay, so once you have imported the spreadsheet, you're just going to have to go through and customize the columns because the custom fields are already in here. Some of them aren't exact matches for the text, so there's a few that we have to go back and change. We want to do street address for address 1, and then address 2 will match the address 2 automatically. Come down through. So you're just going to make sure that everything here has a green check mark that says mapped. And once that is correct, it does say don't update to an empty value. So what that means is that if there's information there and the new file does not have any information, it won't overwrite it with a blank information. Then you're going to click next, and it's going to make a few different confirmations here. Okay, so you can create a smart list for new contacts, and you can basically, we'll talk about smart lists in another video, but a smart list is a segment of customers that people can technically travel into and out of. This is really helpful when you're doing service reminders or if you're doing reorder reminders as a realtor rep, because what it does is it basically says that if a customer meets all these conditions, they go on this list. And then if they lose or drop off of any of those conditions, they now exit that list. So if you want to have a reorder sequence that would go from, say, 18 months to 24 months. So you run a 6-month sequence from somebody who has not placed an order for gifts. And you want to have 6 months worth of emails, whether whatever the cadence is, whether it's weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, whatever you do, the list can be set up so that once they get to that 18-month point, they enter that list. And then when they get to the 24-month point, they exit that list. And it's a really efficient way for us to make sure that we're following up in a timely fashion at the right time. And then you can add imported contacts directly to a workflow. So if you wanted to say, okay, I want to make sure that everybody who comes into this particular, everybody I'm importing, I want to send out a quick message that says, hey, I'm updating my marketing. I wanted to let you know, and you can shoot them a text, but you have to have that workflow set up in advance so that you can add them to it as you import them. That is a very powerful feature. And if you aren't 100% sure, don't use it. Okay. You can always go back and add them to the workflow later based on the smart list that they're in. Right. And then you can add tags to imported contacts. And that's where I do recommend a simple ROR tag. Okay. And the reason why is that this is, these are our Cutco ROR customers. And we want to make sure that we have those tags so we know which ones we are 100% entitled to be contacting from a Cutco standpoint. And we're separating those from people who may have another ROR who's either not active or in another state or something like that. So, and we're going to just go ahead and go through, and then you click Start Bulk Import. And you do have to accept this disclaimer that these are people who have consented. You've contacted them within the past year. It's not from a third party. And then you can start that bulk import. Okay, so this is a list of people that we imported today. These are all my contacts, and this is the people that I've imported. Now it's still importing, so this number keeps going up. So you don't want to do anything immediately with your list until you've actually had an opportunity to make sure that your entire list has imported into Edge. So once that is finished, go back to your previous CRM or your previous email marketing platform and export a list of unsubscribers. And if you don't know how to do it, I can walk you through it. And what we can do here is basically do another import. This time we're simply going to update contacts. So we're going to come in here, and after you go through and click next, we're going to just say update contacts. And then as you upload them, one of the things that you'll do is you'll go through and you'll put them on an automation as you're uploading them that basically automatically opts them out without sending them anything to confirm that they've been opted out. So we'll just get in touch with me. I can help you with that. But we want to make sure that we're not contacting people who have asked not to be contacted. It can create what they call a bad sender reputation. So if somebody's opting out, they don't want to hear from you. That doesn't mean they don't like you. It could have been that they just woke up and they had a million emails and they were frustrated and they decided to do a purge, and you were one of the many collateral victims of that. Okay. So just find other ways to contact those people. And here's why. If you continue to email them or text them after they've opted out, you lower your personal sender reputation. And what that means is that your good customers don't get your emails because they start to get flagged as spam and sent somewhere else. So it's not just about not bothering somebody who doesn't want to be bothered. It's about protecting yourself and your sender reputation so that long term you will have a deliverable email address when you're sending out to the best customers who want to hear from you all the time. So there's your compliance tip of the day. Thanks again for being here on the channel. If you have not jumped into the Edge digital revolution yet, then click on the link below, get yourself a free trial. But we have so much to offer and so many automations that can totally free your time up, give you the lifestyle you're looking for with your vector business. We want to do that for every single person that we work with. Hey, thanks for being here today. If you had success importing your list, please drop a comment below. Let us know that worked out well for you. Or if you have any questions at all, I promise I'll read and respond to them all. So please make sure you drop a comment below. And if you haven't already, please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the opportunity to automate your knife life, spend more time doing the things you love, and taking care of the people that make your business go. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday in the next one.